you're awake. I was just about to make you coffee.
You're here.
Yeah, I didn't really feel like I should leave you alone last night. Oh, it is, more comfortable than it looks.
Well, thank you for staying. I don't know what it would have been like to wake up alone and realize I tried to murder my father.
How about I treat you to breakfast? I have a change of clothes in the car.
Well, I'm sure you're late for work.
No, it's fine.
You should go.
Okay, if you want.
Well, why would you stay a minute longer? I mean, why don't you run?
You know the answer to that.
Hope, I tried to kill a man. Not any man. My own father. So why doesn't that terrify you?
It does. It's horrible. But it is also horrible that you could be driven to something like that because I know you.
Do you? I mean, I was pretty sure I knew myself, but obviously there is a violence in me that I didn't even know existed. And Hope, I don't want that touching you. So you should stay away. Yeah, will you have my number, so I'll just wait to hear? Okay, thanks. They say they can squeeze me in tomorrow.
Oh, well, I would have liked today, but okay.
It's not a huge rush, is it? The worst part's over. I hope.
Will they do an MRI?
A CT scan, the nurse thought. And then a neuropsych evaluation.
Well, you realize there are things you won't be able to tell the doctor, right? You say that you fell and you hit your head and you blacked out, but that's it.
But you know they're going to ask me if I've been doing drugs or alcohol, right?
You just say it was an accident.
So don't tell them I witnessed my father propose to my wife, then followed him home and put a bullet in him.
Your medical condition is the only thing you need checked out.
Is it?
You tell them that you had an untreated head trauma from years ago and you had an amnestic episode.
I am a dangerous person. And no, I'm not used to thinking of myself that way, but I am. I'm dangerous.
Nope. You were injured, Liam, that's all.
Well, maybe I'm two things at once.
What happened was terribly, terribly wrong, and I do not condone it, but Liam, don't stand there and tell me to be afraid of you.
You know it's going to come out. Things always do, you know that.
No, the only people that know are you and me and Bill.
Don't I have to tell Steffi? If I'm going to have a family with her, if I'm supposed to stay married to her.
Well, I think you have a choice to make. I couldn't sleep last night. I kept going over it and over it in my head, and you can either go back to the way things were. Keep your marriage together, reconcile with your father, have his granddaughter, and then he'll never leave you alone, or
what?
Or don't. Understand who he is and that he never stops till he gets what he wants, and what he wants is your wife. Your wife who couldn't say no. I knew what I said before. And I wanted to believe it because I know you wanted it so much. You know, a trusting wife, a loving home to raise your child, a doting grandfather to spoil her. I stood by that dream. I stood by your marriage, but look at what it's done. Look at what they've done to you.
Hope, I don't really get to blame anyone else for what I did.
Of course not, but can't you see? It's toxic, this relationship between the two of them that they let you think is about you, but it's not. They are just grinding you up between the two of them, and I can't watch it anymore.
You don't think that... I don't know. You don't think anything I've lost is worth fighting for?
I think you're worth fighting for. They have you so caged in. You're gonna have to find your own way out.
Even if I love my wife?
Yes. But I don't know, I think she loves him or is under some spell or she's just believing this history that Bill has made, that you're just some minor obstacle in the story of Steffi and Bill. And look at what it's done to you. You were in this drab room and you've turned your back on everything because they turned their backs on you. And what if it happens again? You know him. He doesn't stop until he gets what he wants. Don't go back to that house. Don't go back to that job. You can work with me at Forrester. I know. I thought all we could be was a beautiful memory. I thought you found your perfect wife, your child, your calling, but here we are again. And this doesn't feel like past anymore. This feels like another beginning. I never thought I'd be saying these things, telling you to leave your wife.
Yeah, well, you care about me. And anyway, Steffi and I aren't exactly together.
What will you do? When she comes to you with your baby in her arms, and you know that's gonna happen, because she doesn't give up. It's not in her. I mean, you said it. She and Bill are more alike than you are with either of them.
I wonder how she'd feel if she knew.
As shocked and concerned as I am, I worry if you tell her she's just going to use it against you. She and Bill could have you exactly where they want you.
No, I mean, Hope, he proposed. She said no.
Will that no come at all next time? In the beginning, they wanted to be together. They just didn't know how, so they put you in the middle. You remember Aspen? I asked you to meet me at that mountaintop. But they were already co-conspirators back then, pulling the strings. You married her. And I watched it all, mid-air. And I promised myself when I got back from Milan that watching was all I could do. You know, you were married. You were happy. She was true to you, but I'm not gonna watch anymore. Not if you're being mistreated. Liam, if she won't agree to an annulment, divorce her. You will not be alone. I love you. I can't remember a time when I didn't. And I can't imagine a time when I won't love you as much as I do right now.